This screencast is how Google Drive and Google Classroom interact. So Google Classroom essentially sits on top of Google Drive and moves files, creates folders, and does the logistical hard work of keeping your Google Drive organized. And so that happens all through the Classroom interface. But underneath, things are happening in Google Drive. So this screencast is going to talk about what that looks like. So every time you create something or do something in Google Classroom, it does have some effect in your Drive. So here we have one assignment that's already there. So if I move over to Drive, what we're going to see actually first, we're going to see a folder created called Classroom in your Google Drive, and then a subfolders created for each class. So if I go to the World History class right here, I have two folders in here because I have one assignment, and then I have a templates folder. So what happens in the templates folder is anytime you push a template out to students, it makes a copy of it here. Now that's important because a student can essentially pull a new template if they mess it up into their Classroom account if they want to start over. It also means that if I make changes to the original document here, it will not be reflected on the template. So if I want to make some changes, the kids aren't going to, if they pull a new copy of it, they're not going to get those changes. If I do it in the original document, I would have to go here. All right, so that's the templates folder. Now in the other folder, the Napoleon activity, this is for every student who has started working on a particular assignment. So as soon as they open up the document for the first time, they start working on it, it shows up here. So this is how you'll check progress. If their document isn't here, that means they haven't even started it. So you can view progress of your students here, or of course that's also going to happen just in the assignments page. When I look at the activity here, I go to not done. Okay, there we are. So we have one person who's turned it in. We have one person who has started it because they've opened it, but then the other students haven't even opened it, so they haven't even started it. So I don't see the document over here until they've started it. So a quick overview. Google Classroom creates a folder called Classroom and then creates subfolders for each class. Then within that folder, there are folders for each activity, and then a templates folder where any templates you create and push out to students are stored. So as this goes on, you're going to have a large number of folders here if you're using it multiple times, and the best practice may involve a naming convention for your activities, let's say Unit 1 or Section 1 or however you want to put it. All right, so that's it, and if you have any questions, make sure to ask.